Good day, friends. Welcome to KRAFT analysis and match tips for the day. The last time I made prediction here, the day Nigeria played that AFCON match, semi-final match against South Africa. All our predictions uh, were all successful as usual, and except for that Nigerian match, Nigeria, even though Nigeria won that match, but what would have been better would have been Nigeria to qualify for the finals. But Nigeria won the match, not in regular time, but through penalties. Okay. Aside that, every other of our predictions were all successful. So kudos to those of you who participated and took those our tips for the day. I know most of you will be smiling to the bank. And congratulations to all of you. And like I always advise, remember to not put all the games in one night ticket. Always split it. Maybe four or less. That in that way you're guaranteed steady success in this betting endeavor. Okay. That being said, we have so many games going on today. Usually on Saturday we have a lot of games going on around the globe, and today we're going to start with Belgium League, where we have Union Sengalos coming out against Westerlo in the Belgium Jupiler League. And we also know that Union Sengalos is a team that is on top in Belgian League, and Westerlo, on the other hand, is ranked 10 in the league table. And judging from the last 20 games that these two teams have played, we'll see that Union Sengalos have won 14 matches out of 20 games they've played so far, and have had 4 draws and also 2 losses amongst the 20 games I've played so far. And in the process, they've been able to score 36 goals and have conceded just 19. On the other hand, Westerlo also, is a high scoring team. Also, they have scored 32 goals, but they have also conceded 37 in the process. Okay, but they have won only 6 matches out of the 20 games they have played so far, and they have drawn just 7, and they have lost again 7. So, not spending so much time in this very analysis, the verdict for this very game, judging from the fact that Union Sengalos have Club Brugge and some other club that are very close to them in terms of how much points they have. So they will be much more gingered to get the whole 3 points. Especially as they're playing in their home turf. Okay, this game is a home win. In our verdict for this very game is home to win this very encounter. All right. Also in Germany, in Belgium, we have our second game for today. We are Club Brugge, who's coming up against Eupen. Club Brugge is ranked third in the Belgian league, and Eupen is also ranked 15 in the Belgian league. And both teams have played 20 matches so far, and we'll see that Club Brugge also have won 14 games in that 20 matches they have played so far, but have drawn 4 and have lost just 2 out of the 20 games they have played so far. And in the process, they have scored 49 goals while conceding only 13 goals out of these 20 games they have played so far. You can see that it's a very interesting team. The team that scores a lot of goals and concedes very, very less goals compared to others in that league. And on the other hand, you see Eupen, who have scored just 15 goals and have conceded 40 goals. And out of the 20 matches they have played so far, they've been able to win just 3, while they have drawn 2 and they have had 15 losses out of these 20 games they've played so far. Not spending so much time in this very analysis, you can see that Club Brugge, being the home side, is going to pick the spoils in this very game at odd price at over 1.3. Okay, the verdict in this very game is Club Brugge to take the spoils, Club Brugge to take the entire 3 points in these very games. All right, not spending so much time, we're going to the next position for the day, and it is in Peru, where we have LBC Melgar, who will be against Alianza Atletico in Peru League, and also we're going to make analysis based on the 20 matches that these two teams have participated in so far. And in the last 20 games Melga have played, you see that they've been able to win 10 out of those 20 games they have played so far, and they have had 5 draws, and they have also had 5 losses in those 20 games they have played so far. On the other hand, you see Alianza who have played 20 games, but they've been able to win 4 and have drawn 5, and they have had 11 losses so far. And talking about the goals also, you can see that Melga have scored 30 goals in the process of playing those 20 games, and have conceded just 19. And the away side, which is Alenza, have had only 15 goals in the 20 games they have played so far, and they have conceded 28 goals. Okay, not spending so much time in this very game. You can also see in their recent encounters that FC Melga, plays very well in their home, while Alenza are not very good on the away side. And the verdict for this very game is Melga to take the spoils, Melga to win this very encounter. Okay, going to the next prediction for the day, we have. In Turkish league, where we have Galatasaray, who is a very, very serious contender of this Turkish league this year. We can see how they are tussling with Fenerbahce to clinch the league, and they are also today at home against Istanbul Bakashak in the Turkish league. And also, as usual, that we do in this very channel, we see that we analyze from the past 20 games they have played so far. We see that out of the 20 games that Galatasaray have participated in this year's Turkish league, they've been able to win 14 out of those 20 games they've played so far, but they have drawn 3, while they have lost 3. And on the other hand, Bakashai, who is their away side in this very game, have played 20 games in this season, and they have won 19. They have drawn 6, while they have also lost 5. And then talking about the goals, we see that Galatasaray have scored 44 goals in the process, but they have also conceded 18 goals. While on the other hand, you can see that Bakashai, who also have scored 30 goals, but have also conceded 20 goals. And on the ranking, you see that Galatasaray is second in the league, only to Fenerbahce, and Bakashai, who is ranked 8 in the Turkish league table. And in this very game, the prediction also is a very direct home win. Galatasaray to take the spoils. Galatasaray is playing in Istanbul, and our verdict that we made for this very game is a home win. Okay, a very clear home win. They are very, very clear favorites to win this very game. All right, to the next game that we have today is in Greece, where Olympiacos, who is ranked 4th in their league, and is facing FC KRAFT, okay, who is also ranked 10th in the league. And as usual, we made an analysis on their past 20 games that have played so far, and we can see that Olympiacos in their past 20 games have been able to win 9 out of those 20, but they have drawn 5, and they have lost 6 games out of those 20 games they have played. While FC KRAFT, on the other hand, which is their away side, have played 20 games, but they've been able to win just 4, but they have drawn 6, while they have lost 10 games out of those 20 games I've played so far. So not spending a lot of time in this analysis, the verdict for this very game is Olympiacos to win this very game. Okay, that being said, we head to the major league in EPL, English Premier League, where we have Nottingham Forest, who will be at home against Newcastle. Nottingham Forest, who is ranked 16, and Newcastle, who is 9 in the league table at the moment. And also, seeing from the past 20 games that both teams have played so far, we can see that Nottingham Forest, who are the home side, have only won 4 in this in those 20 games that have played so far, and they have drawn 7, and they have had 9 losses so far. And on the other hand, we can see that Newcastle, who is ranked 9, have played 20 matches, but have won 8, and have drawn 3, but have lost 9 also in these encounters they've had so far. And in this very game, we can also look at the goals, seeing that Nottingham Forest have scored 26 goals and have also conceded 36 goals. They are a very conceding side. And Newcastle, on the other hand, have scored 32, but they have also conceded they have scored 33, but they have conceded 32 goals in the process so far. But the verdict for this game is not going to be, a win. It is going to be goals verdict. In this very game, the verdict is over 1.5. We're going to see at least 2 goals coming to this very encounter. We made that verdict based on the past games that have played so far. We could see that Newcastle and Nottingham Forest have been the teams who have been scoring in the recent past. So the best verdict for this very game is over 1.5. And on the other hand, there's another verdict for this very game. You can as well go for a corner, over 8.5. That's to, the match is going to see at least 9 corners coming in this very encounter. All right. The verdict again is over 1.5 or 8.5 corners. Okay, that being said, we head to the next, which is the last prediction for the day, and it is actually in the English Championship, where we have Southampton, who is the second in the league, coming up against the Huddersfield, who is actually 21 in the league, and actually 21 being bottom placed. Okay, looking at the 20 matches that have played so far, Southampton have won 14, they have drawn 6, but they have not lost any match so far in the past 20 games they've played in English Championship. And while on the other hand, the Huddersfield have played 20, they have won just 4, and they have drawn 8, but they have had 8 losses also. And in this very encounter, the verdict is Southampton to take the entire spoils, judging from the fact that there are a lot of teams who will be tussling to come back to English Premier League. They only have 3 slots, and Southampton is already second, and Leicester City is already first. So they'll be looking at avoiding playoff. So it's a very, very important game for them, and they're going to come up winners in this very encounter. Also remembering that the Saints are playing home in this very game, so the verdict is home to win. Okay, that being said, remember that in this very channel that will give you values in this very channel, remember to subscribe, hit that subscription button just close down here. You see the subscription button, hit it, turn up the notification so that the moment we make these predictions, you will be the first to get notified, and so that you don't miss out on our predictions. Remember, we are on the winning side, and we continue to be on the winning train. Thank you very much for your time. I hope to see you here again tomorrow for the next predictions. God bless you.